Happy Monday, everyone. I've decided to change the Teen Talks to be on Mondays as I think it's just much more efficient to start positive conversation at the beginning of the week. I'm really excited that today's topic has been brought to my attention by teens, so it's something that's relevant as they are ending off the school year and heading into new exciting times and transitions. So the first thing that I want to discuss is those of you that are graduating. So congratulations. This is really exciting for you. A huge and big congratulations, especially to the high-level public grads, my first group of grade 9s. I can't believe you've done it. So I wish I could have been there to see you go across the stage. So just know that this time is really exciting. Whether you're heading off to a trade school, college, university, heading out into the workforce, if you're going traveling, if you're not even really sure what you're doing, that's all okay. So a couple of things that are probably going to come up for you are fear and worry and all of those sort of kind of daunting things that come with the unknown. But what I'm going to suggest to you is that you let excitement guide you. So you are about to step into the version of you, the real version of you creating your identity. So you're heading off to maybe a new town, a new school, meeting new friends. And so if you've kind of felt like you were hindering who you were or trying to pretend to be somebody else to fit in with your group of friends through high school, no more. You get to shed that shell, shed that skin, and step into the real version of you. And so how exciting is that? Another thing that I want to address about heading off to post-secondary or traveling or whatever it might be is that you are now leaving some friends behind and some family. And this is where teens come into the conversation that aren't graduating. So for those of you that are in grade 7 to 11 and now your friends are leaving, my number one piece of advice for you is communication. And I cannot stress that enough. Okay, so in this day and age, we are so lucky to have all of our different vices of technology. Use those. So my number one suggestion is FaceTime. What a better way to be able to communicate with your friends and your family face to face, hear their voice. It's the closest thing you can get to the actual human interaction. And so I know for me, traveling all around, I've been able to stay in such amazing contact with friends and past students and family via FaceTime. However, you have to prioritize that. So what I'm going to suggest for you is that each week you set aside a list of names, maybe it's 1, 3, 5, people that you feel you would really like to reach out to and connect to. And it only has to be for 5 minutes if you want, or you could spend an hour, whatever suits your schedule and or theirs. And so take that time, write down the names who you want to contact and contact them. And sometimes it feels like, oh, do these people want to hear from me right now, or am I cutting into their busy schedule? Believe me, they will appreciate you reaching out to them. And so it comes back to you tenfold. They're excited to hear from you. They want to hear what you're doing. They want to fill you in on their life. And it becomes a two-way conversation. And so communication is important in every relationship. So if it's your friendships or your relationships with your family or your partner or past teachers, I've been so blessed myself to be able to stay in constant contact with past students via FaceTime. If FaceTime's not your thing, or Skype or whatever, you still can text or call, email, send little letters or care packages, but I highly suggest that you don't let friendships that you value slip away just because of a geographical distance. And that's what's going to happen as your friends move off to new schools and new towns. So really acknowledge the importance of communication with your friends and your peers. The last thing that I want to discuss that maybe not everybody really thinks about is for those teens where school has been a safe place, their teachers are their support, they get to be with their friend group, and now they're about to head into 8 weeks of being at home, and maybe home is not a safe haven and it's not somewhere where they get support or feel comfortable. And so if that is the case for you, if you're a teenager and you're kind of like stressing out and worrying about what you're going to do all summer and how to escape maybe that negative energy that's in your home, what I'm going to suggest that you do is start to find things that truly make you happy. So that can be creating some playlists of music that you can just put in your earbuds and kind of escape to where you need to go. Get outside. So start walking if there's woods around you, or a lake or a river, or even just out on the road. Just get out and start moving. that's going to be my number one suggestion for you. Also, finding something new and exciting for you. So whether that's reading a book or learning to play an instrument or whatever it might be, find something where you can escape to. The last thing that I really want to put out there is that I can and am willing and would love to be your support. So if you're a teenager and you're feeling like, I just really don't know what to do next or who to talk to or what to do, please reach out to me. So I can be the person that you can FaceTime. I'm more than happy to do that. Also, if you have teachers that you really love and admire and they're moving away and you're feeling sad about that, I would suggest you let them know, because your teachers might not know that they've had such an impact on you, and they would love to hear that from you. And then maybe you can exchange some sort of way that you're going to stay in contact once they leave. So last kind of final message here is for teens, really stay in contact and communicate with your friends that are moving away. And for parents and teachers and adults that you've got teens in your life, know that this is a really, really important transitional period for them, and to be there to support them. So when they're worrying about going off to college or that their friends are moving away, you really have to just sit down and tell them about maybe times of transition and change in your life and those feelings and emotions that you had also, but how you overcame that. And so how to look forward to the next step of change. So I really look forward to everyone's feedback and your comments. And once again, reach out to me. I would love to be that support for you. And share this video so that somebody else that is going through the same thing can reach out and start to connect to all the teens that are viewing these videos. I hope that everybody has a great week and do something that gets you outdoors today. And I'll be back next week with another conversation piece that is coming from teens for the teens. Okay, thanks everyone. Hope you have a great day.